Brian Schottenheimer has my respect after tonight. Now, I'm not saying he's the head coach of the future. We've only seen one game. This is not an overreaction. But for a guy that a lot might have never heard of him heading into the game, a lot of people were skeptical about bringing him on as an internal hire for a head coach position. He was excellent. And for me, it is tough to judge a head coach's performance. Because think about legacy, right? Who are the greatest coaches of all time? Right now, right? Toss me a Bill Belichick. Toss me a Mike Tomlin currently. Toss me a Sean McVay right now. What do they all have in common? You got wins. You got success. Well, that's highly dependent on your roster around the players you got. Wins are a head coach stat, right? That's really all we can base it off. You see teams struggling. First got to go, head coach. Well, maybe he wasn't the problem. Maybe he just needed a quarterback or a receiver, right? Or something. But with that being said, Brian Schottenheimer impressed me. You had a big blow losing Micah earlier on in the week, right? You had every reason in the world to have a poor performance without Micah Parsons, with all the media attention. But he didn't. There were no big blunders at all. That's a big bonus. There was great time management, and he was very decisive with his decisions. Brian Schottenheimer was thrown to the wolves. We know the track record, the history of Dallas coaches being yes men. Jason Garrett, Mike McCarthy, Brian Schottenheimer. As a head coach in Dallas, under the rule of Jerry Jones, you're destined for failure. But I thought week one, to come out and compete with Philly, the defending Super Bowl champs, in your debut as a head coach for America's team, that was impressive. That deserves an applause. So he's got my respect moving forward. I wanted to see it, saw what I needed to. Really encouraging performance from the team, from Schottenheimer, and I think the Cowboys have a little glimmer of hope now. Maybe they're not as bad as we expected. Or maybe they are and they just really balled out tonight. Who knows?